everyone! Welcome back to Talk Ima.
This is your cozy place where you can learn easy English through real-life conversations and slowly improve your life at the same time.
Hello everyone! I am Emma and I am very happy you are here today.
And I am Jack, and today we are going to talk about something many people feel when they speak in front of others.
Let me start with a small question. Have you ever had a scary moment when someone suddenly asked you to speak in front of people?
Oh yes, that moment can feel very scary. Sometimes it feels like you are in a horror movie.
Imagine you are in a meeting, in a classroom, or on a video call. Everything is normal.
Then suddenly someone says, "Can you share your opinion?"
In that moment, your brain starts to panic.
Your body feels nervous and wants to escape the situation.
Your heart starts beating very fast.
Your hands feel a little sweaty.
And sometimes your mouth forgets how to make sentences in English.
Many English learners say something interesting about this moment.
They say, "In my head, my English is good."
But when they speak in front of people, they suddenly sound very different.
After the meeting or class, they go home and think about it again.
They ask themselves, why did I sound so nervous?
They feel frustrated because they knew what they wanted to say.
But the words did not come out the way they expected.
If this happens to you, do not worry.
You are not broken and you are not bad at English.
You are simply human, and this feeling is very common.
The real problem is often not vocabulary.
The real problem is the feeling inside your body when you start speaking.
When you feel nervous, your brain works differently.
That is why today we want to talk about something very helpful.
We want to talk about how to sound more calm and confident when you speak.
And the good news is that you do not need to change your whole personality.
You do not need to become loud or super funny.
In English, we sometimes use a phrase called come across.
Come across means the feeling other people get from you when you speak.
For example, you can come across as shy.
Or you can come across as nervous or confused.
But you can also come across as calm and confident.
And the interesting part is that confidence often comes from small habits.
These habits are not big or complicated.
They are simple things you do with your words, your body, and your voice.
Today, we are not going to promise something unrealistic.
We are not saying you will become the best speaker in the world in 7 days.
Sorry, everyone. There is no magic button for confidence.
And sadly, there is no confidence app you can download in 5 seconds.
But honestly, if that app existed, I would probably buy it.
Me too, Emma. I think many people would buy it.
Instead, today we will focus on small and simple habits.
These habits help you stop disappearing inside your own sentence.
They help you sound like someone who believes what they are saying.
And everything we explain will be useful English you can really use.
This episode is designed for B2 level English learners.
That means the language will be a little richer and more natural.
But do not worry, we will still speak clearly.
We will repeat important ideas and explain new vocabulary.
If you are a strong B1 learner, you are also very welcome here.
Some parts might feel a little challenging at first.
That is completely normal when you learn a language.
You can always listen again and understand more each time.
And if speaking in front of people already makes you nervous, do not worry.
This episode is not here to make you feel bad.
It is here to help you feel calmer every time you speak.
And slowly you will feel more composed and comfortable.
So please do not run away just because we mentioned meetings and presentations.
Stay here with us and listen calmly.
Take a deep breath and relax.
You are safe here, and you are learning step by step.
Before we continue, we have a small request for you.
If you enjoy learning English through real and meaningful topics, please support the channel.
You can like this episode.
You can subscribe to the channel.
You can share this episode with one friend who also feels nervous when speaking.
I'm sure you know at least one person like that.
We also have a small reflection challenge for you.
In the comments, we want you to finish one simple sentence.
The sentence is, when I have to speak in front of other people, I feel...
Then write another sentence about a communication habit you want to build this year.
You can be honest in your answer.
You can also be funny if you want.
It is okay to say you feel shy or scared.
It is also okay to say you feel excited.
This is a judgment-free zone where everyone is learning together.
When you write your comment, you practice your English.
And you also understand your own speaking story better.
Later in this episode, we will also do something special.
We will take a few useful words from today's conversation.
Then we will explain them slowly with simple examples.
This will help you really use these words in real conversations.
So please stay with us until the end of the episode.
Together, we will grow your English step by step.
And at the same time, we will improve your communication confidence.
First, let us start with a story from Jack. It is about a time when he could speak perfect English in exams, but still felt very nervous speaking in real meetings.
Yes, this story is a little painful for me, but it is very true and very real.
Tell us about that time, Jack. What was happening in your life then?
When I was in university, I was actually very good at English exams.
Really? That sounds impressive.
Yes, I could write long essays, I could do presentations, and I usually received good grades from my teachers.
So, on paper, you looked like a very confident English speaker.
Exactly, Emma. On paper, everything looked perfect and strong.
But something changed when you started your first real job, right?
Yes, everything changed when I entered the real working world.
What happened in that first job?
I clearly remember my first big meeting at work.
That must have been an important moment for you.
Yes, it was a very serious meeting with about 10 people sitting in a room.
I can imagine the room already.
There was a big table, serious faces, and everyone looked very professional.
That sounds a little intimidating.
Yes, and suddenly my manager looked at me and said, "Jack, what do you think?"
That question can feel very scary sometimes.
In that exact moment, my English completely disappeared.
So your English decided to go home early that day?
Yes, Emma, that is exactly how it felt.
What was happening inside your body at that moment?
My heart was beating very loudly and very fast.
That is a common feeling when people feel nervous.
My voice became very quiet and weak.
And I guess it was difficult to speak clearly.
Yes, when I started speaking, I used many soft and uncertain phrases.
What kind of phrases did you use?
I said things like maybe, I'm not sure, and kind of.
Those phrases can make a sentence sound less confident.
Yes, even I did not fully trust my own sentence when I spoke.
And after the meeting finished, how did you feel?
I honestly felt very disappointed with myself.
That must have been a difficult feeling.
Yes, I went home and kept thinking about that moment again and again.
What were you thinking about?
I kept asking myself one question.
What was that question?
I asked myself, how is it possible that I speak well in exams but sound so unsure in real life?
That question probably hurt a little inside.
Yes, it really did hurt.
But something interesting also happened in that meeting, right?
Yes, something very interesting happened after I spoke.
Tell us about that moment.
One of my colleagues started speaking after me.
Was his English more advanced than yours?
No, actually, his English was not more advanced than mine.
That is surprising.
In fact, his grammar was sometimes even simpler than mine.
But something about him was different.
Yes, when he spoke, everyone in the room listened carefully.
So the room was the same, the topic was the same, but the feeling was different.
Exactly, Emma. That was the moment I really noticed the difference.
What kind of difference did you notice?
I realized the difference was not only about the words we used.
So it was also about the way you said those words.
Yes, the way someone speaks can change everything.
I think many of us know people like your colleague.
Yes, those people start speaking and the whole room naturally pays attention.
And they don't need to do anything dramatic or loud.
Exactly, Emma. They often use very simple words.
But there is something steady and calm in the way they speak.
Yes, they sound very credible when they talk.
Credible is a very useful word here.
Yes, when someone is credible, people believe what they say.
And people feel that the person is trustworthy.
Even if their grammar is not perfect, they still sound believable.
Another interesting thing about these speakers is their pace.
Yes, they do not rush when they speak.
They also don't make nervous jokes every few seconds.
Instead, they say one clear sentence at a time.
Then they pause for a moment.
And suddenly, people stop looking at their laptops.
Then everyone starts looking at the speaker.
I really admire people like that.
Yes, when they open their mouth, you quickly feel that they are worth listening to.
They come across as confident, even though they are not shouting.
When we say someone comes across as confident, we mean the impression they give to others,
It's how they look and sound from the outside.
even if we don't know what they are feeling inside.
Sometimes their body language and voice quietly send a message.
And that message sounds like this: relax, I know what I am talking about.
And the interesting part is that this feeling starts even before the sentence is finished.
This is actually very good news for our listeners.
Yes, because you don't need a huge or loud personality to sound confident.
You simply need to remove a few habits that weaken your message.
Many people have small habits that make their speech sound weaker.
And that brings us to another important problem.
Many people speak for approval instead of speaking for clarity.
That means they worry too much about what others will think.
Many learners tell us something very common.
They say, I do not want to sound rude.
Because of that fear, they remove all the strength from their sentence.
They start speaking with phrases like, this might be a stupid question, but...
Or they say, maybe I am wrong, but...
These phrases weaken the message before the real idea even appears.
It is almost like they are protecting themselves in advance.
They are afraid that someone might disagree with them.
But the more you do that, the less confident you sound.
And that is where another important word appears.
That word is assertive.
If you are assertive, you express your ideas clearly and calmly.
You are not rude and you are not aggressive.
But you are also not apologizing for your opinion all the time.
You respect other people in the conversation.
And at the same time, you respect your own voice and your own ideas.
Unfortunately, many people struggle to be assertive.
And often the reason is simple.
Deep inside, they feel a little intimidated by the situation or by other people.
When you feel intimidated, it means you feel small, nervous, or uncomfortable because of a person or a situation.
Sometimes the reason is a powerful person, like your boss.
Sometimes the reason is someone who speaks very fluent English.
And sometimes the reason is simply a very serious and quiet room.
Yes, that kind of environment can make anyone feel nervous.
I have definitely experienced that feeling before.
What usually happens in that situation?
At first, you enter the room feeling normal and relaxed.
Then you look around and see people wearing formal suits.
You also see serious and intelligent faces around the table.
Suddenly, you start to feel different inside.
Your natural and relaxed personality slowly hides behind the chair.
It's like your confident self disappears for a moment.
Yes, your fun and relaxed self goes on a short holiday.
And your nervous robot self arrives at the meeting instead.
Because of that, your words start to sound weaker.
Your goal is no longer to say something helpful.
Instead, your main goal becomes, please do not judge me.
When your main goal becomes please like me, your message becomes weaker.
That is why we need to look deeper into what happens in your mind.
We need to understand what happens before you even open your mouth.
Many people think their English is the problem.
But often the real problem is something different.
The real problem is that their thoughts are not organized clearly.
You can often notice this when someone is speaking.
You can hear them searching for their idea while they are already talking.
That makes their message confusing.
I like to imagine the brain as a drawer.
For some people, the drawer is very neat and organized.
But for other people, the drawer is messy and full of random things.
Maybe there are tangled cables, old phone chargers, and strange objects from many years ago.
When you open that drawer, you might feel confused.
You might look inside and ask, what is all this stuff?
If you pull one cable randomly, many other cables come out together in a knot.
The same thing happens when you speak without a clear idea first.
Your thoughts come out in a messy and confusing way.
So the real problem is not always vocabulary.
Sometimes the real problem is that the idea itself is still messy.
Confident speakers usually do something different.
They are more deliberate when they choose their words.
The word deliberate means doing something on purpose.
It means you choose your words carefully instead of speaking randomly.
There is one small habit that can help a lot.
That habit is taking a short pause before speaking.
Even 1 second of silence can be very helpful.
During that second, you ask yourself a simple question.
You ask yourself, what is my main point in one simple sentence?
That short pause is not a sign of weakness.
That pause shows that you are organizing your thoughts.
It's like organizing the messy drawer before pulling out a cable.
In some situations, there's another skill you need.
That skill is learning to read the room.
When you read the room, you observe the mood around you.
You notice the energy and feelings of the people around you.
You ask yourself simple questions.
Are people tired today?
Are they stressed or relaxed?
Are they ready to joke and laugh?
Or are they very serious and focused?
When you read the room and know your main point, your sentence becomes stronger.
Your message becomes more focused and more useful.
But things become harder when emotions are strong.
Especially when the room feels tense or stressful.
It is very easy to sound confident when you are relaxed at home.
But the real test of confidence happens under pressure.
Pressure can come when someone disagrees with you.
Or when someone raises their voice in a conversation.
Sometimes pressure happens when you feel that people are judging you.
In those moments, your good communication habits can disappear.
Many people start speaking very fast when they feel stressed.
Their voice also becomes higher and more nervous.
Because of that, their message becomes less clear.
That is why being composed is very important.
When you are composed, you stay calm and in control.
Even if the situation is difficult or uncomfortable.
You still feel emotions, but they don't control your words.
I like to imagine emotions like passengers in a car.
Your emotions can sit in the car with you.
But they are not allowed to touch the steering wheel.
They can complain from the back seat if they want.
But they do not decide where the car goes.
I remember one time when I sent an angry message to someone.
What happened after you sent it?
The moment I pressed the send button, I immediately regretted it.
That happens to many people.
In that moment, my emotional brain was driving the car.
And your calm and wise brain was not in control.
Yes, exactly.
Many people wish they could take the message back after sending it.
Now I try to do something different.
What do you do now in those emotional moments?
When I feel anger or heat inside my body, I take one slow breath.
That sounds like a very small action.
Yes, but that one breath creates a small space for thinking.
In that moment, you can ask yourself an important question.
The question is, what do I actually want my words to do here?
That question helps you become more intentional.
It also helps you become less reactive.
When you are less reactive, your communication becomes clearer.
Your sentences become easier to understand.
Your tone also stays respectful, even during conflict.
But there is another problem that many people face.
Even when their emotions are calm and their idea is clear.
That problem is saying too much.
Many people start talking a lot when they feel nervous.
They talk and talk and talk without stopping.
Many people have another communication habit when they feel nervous.
Yes, I'm definitely one of those people.
What usually happens when you feel unsure?
When I feel unsure, I keep adding more and more details to my explanation.
Why do you do that?
Because deep inside, I feel that my first sentence was not strong enough.
So you try to make the message stronger by adding more sentences.
Yes, but sometimes it actually makes the message more confusing.
Many English learners do the same thing.
They say the most important idea first.
But after that, they continue talking and add many extra sentences.
They do this because silence feels uncomfortable.
Silence can feel strange in conversations.
Some people feel that if they stop talking, others might judge them.
That is why learning to be concise is very important.
Being concise is a very useful communication skill.
When you are concise, you express your idea clearly.
And you also keep your message short and focused.
Your message is complete, even though it is not very long.
You do not need to explain everything like a long novel.
Sometimes one short paragraph is enough.
When people are not concise, another problem appears.
That problem is called beating around the bush.
Beat around the bush means avoiding the main point.
Instead of saying the idea directly, people talk around it.
They go in circles and never reach the main message.
Let's imagine a simple example.
Instead of saying, "We have a problem with this plan,"
A person might say something like this.
"Well, I'm not completely sure, but maybe there is a small thing that we could possibly look at again."
By the time that sentence finishes, everyone feels confused.
Even the speaker might feel confused about their own idea.
It's like hiding a small gift inside many boxes.
Yes, imagine putting one small gift inside 15 different boxes.
When someone finally opens all those boxes, they feel tired.
And they might also feel confused.
That is why being concise is actually a kind and respectful habit.
When you speak clearly and briefly, you respect the listener's time.
You also respect their attention and energy.
But even when your words are clear and concise, people still observe other things.
Yes, people watch your body language and listen to your voice.
Your communication is not only about words.
Your body and your face also send messages.
In fact, your body often speaks before your words begin.
People notice how you sit in a chair.
They notice where your eyes are looking.
They notice if you look relaxed or nervous.
They also notice if you look open or closed.
Imagine your words say, "I feel confident," but your shoulders say, "Please do not look at me."
In that situation, people will believe your shoulders more than your words.
Yes, shoulders are very honest.
Our body language often reveals our real feelings.
But confidence in body language does not mean making big, dramatic movements.
Sometimes confidence simply means being calm and still.
It does not mean standing like a frozen statue.
But it also does not mean moving every 2 seconds.
Some people keep touching their pen, their phone, or their clothes.
Those small movements show nervous energy.
Real confidence sometimes means holding your ground.
When you hold your ground, you stay calm even if someone disagrees.
You do not suddenly shrink or become silent.
You stay where you are and keep speaking calmly.
You are firm but still respectful.
I like to imagine confidence like a strong tree.
That tree has deep roots in the ground.
The wind can move the leaves.
But the tree itself stays strong and stable.
That's exactly how we want to feel when we speak. Calm, steady, and balanced.
When I was younger, I was the opposite of that strong tree.
What did you do when you felt nervous?
I kept adjusting my clothes again and again.
That probably showed everyone you were uncomfortable.
Yes, and I also moved around in my chair every few seconds.
My habit was touching my hair all the time.
That also shows nervous energy.
Our goal is not to look perfect like a movie star.
Our goal is to look comfortable in our own body.
When your body feels calm, your message becomes stronger.
Your body stops fighting against your message.
And then your voice can support your message.
Many people believe a strong voice means a loud voice.
But that idea is not correct.
Speaking loudly does not always sound confident.
Sometimes it can sound angry or stressed.
What really matters is how your voice carries the idea.
Your voice should stay present from the beginning of the sentence to the end.
I like the phrase, carry the sentence.
It means your voice holds the meaning all the way to the end.
Your voice should not start strong and then disappear.
But many people accidentally do that.
They begin a sentence with energy.
But they finish the sentence in a weak and apologetic tone.
It sounds like they are losing confidence while speaking.
It sometimes sounds like, I think this is a good idea, maybe, never mind.
When that happens, people remember the weak ending.
They remember the never mind feeling more than the idea itself.
One simple solution is to slow down your speaking pace.
You should also breathe properly while speaking.
When you breathe calmly, your voice becomes more stable.
And your voice naturally sounds more confident.
You do not need to shout to sound confident.
A slower pace can sound thoughtful and serious.
Slower speaking can also sound powerful. When your thoughts, emotions, body language, and voice all support the same message, something very powerful happens.
Yes, that is the moment when real confidence begins to appear.
Confidence is not just about speaking loudly.
Confidence is not about using difficult words either.
Real confidence is about harmony between different parts of you.
Your thoughts, your feelings, and your voice work together as one team.
When that happens, your message becomes clear and strong.
And people naturally feel that you are confident.
Now we are arriving at the final idea of today's conversation.
At this point, you might understand something important.
Confidence is not just one small trick or technique.
It is the result of many small skills working together.
Many people misunderstand this idea.
They think confidence means being the loudest person in the room.
Some people think they must always be the funniest person.
Others believe they must act like a completely different personality.
But when people pretend too much, it feels fake, and acting all the time can feel very tiring and exhausting.
Real confidence does not feel like acting in a movie.
Real confidence feels more natural and comfortable.
A good word to describe this feeling is alignment.
Alignment means everything inside you works together peacefully.
Your thoughts support your message.
Your emotions support your message too.
Your words express the idea clearly.
Your body language supports the message instead of fighting it.
And your voice carries the message with calm strength.
When all these parts work together, something special happens.
You start to appear more composed,
You also sound more assertive when you speak.
and people begin to see you as more credible.
This can happen even if your grammar is not perfect.
Confidence is not about pretending to be someone else.
Confidence is about not attacking yourself while speaking.
Many people criticize themselves while they talk.
They think things like, my English is bad, or my idea is not good.
But when you stop attacking yourself, your voice becomes stronger.
You stop running away from your own voice.
Instead, you stand beside your voice with calm support.
I truly believe people trust you more when you trust yourself.
When your voice sounds calm and certain, people feel it.
One simple idea can change how you speak in many situations.
It can change how you speak in meetings.
It can change how you speak in interviews.
It can even change how you speak in daily conversations. So if you're listening right now and thinking, I am not confident, maybe you should ask a different question.
Instead of asking, why am I not confident?
Ask yourself, which part of my communication is not aligned?
Maybe your thoughts are not organized.
Maybe your emotions are too strong in that moment.
Maybe your words are not clear enough.
Maybe your body language shows nervousness.
Or maybe your voice becomes weak at the end of a sentence.
The good news is, you do not need to fix everything today.
You can improve step by step.
Focus on one small habit at a time.
Maybe you practice pausing before speaking.
Maybe you practice finishing your sentences strongly.
Maybe you practice staying calm when someone disagrees.
Every small improvement builds your confidence.
Every clear sentence makes you stronger.
Every time you hold your ground, your confidence grows.
And slowly, you begin to trust your own voice more.
That kind of confidence is very powerful.
It does not disappear after an exam.
It does not disappear after a meeting.
It stays with you in many areas of life.
And that is the type of confidence we truly want for you.
Now let us slow things down for a moment.
In today's episode, we used some powerful English words.
We want to help you remember those words clearly.
This part of the episode is called the Word Tour.
In the word tour, we choose a few useful words.
Then we explain them slowly and give simple examples.
This helps you understand the words deeply.
And it helps you use them in real-life conversations.
You can simply listen to the words.
Or you can repeat the words with us.
Take a slow breath and relax your shoulders.
Let us begin with the first word.
The first word is composed.
Composed means calm and in control.
Even when a situation feels stressful or emotional.
You may still feel stress inside.
But you do not let the stress control your voice.
Here's a simple example sentence.
Even when the client was shouting, she stayed composed and answered calmly.
Here's another example.
He sounded composed during the interview, even though he felt nervous inside.
Now repeat the word with us.
Composed.
Composed.
Now let us learn the next word.
The next word is assertive.
Assertive means expressing your thoughts clearly and respectfully.
You are not aggressive or rude.
But you are also not hiding your opinion.
You speak with calm strength.
Here is an example sentence.
She was assertive in the meeting and explained that she could not take another project this week.
Here is another example. Being assertive helped him set healthy boundaries with his manager.
Now repeat the word with us.
Assertive.
Assertive.
Now let us learn the next word.
The next word is credible.
Credible means believable and trustworthy.
When someone is credible, people trust what they say.
People feel they can rely on that person's information.
Now let us continue our word tour with more useful English words.
These words will help you speak more clearly and confidently in real life.
The next word we will learn is credible.
Credible means something is believable and trustworthy.
When a person sounds credible, people feel they can trust what that person is saying.
It does not mean the person is perfect. It simply means their words sound honest and reliable.
Let me give you an example.
Her presentation was simple, but it sounded very credible.
The reason was that she shared real numbers and real examples.
Real information often makes a message stronger.
Here is another example.
If you want people to follow your idea, you need to sound like a credible voice in the room.
Now, please repeat the word with us.
Credible.
Credible.
Now let us move to the next word.
The next word is deliberate.
Deliberate means doing something carefully and on purpose.
It means your action is not random or accidental.
You choose your action with clear intention.
Here's an example sentence.
She took a deliberate pause before answering the difficult question.
That pause helped her think clearly.
Here is another example. Good communicators are deliberate with their words.
They do not speak just to fill the silence.
They speak because they have something meaningful to say.
Now repeat the word with us.
Deliberate.
Deliberate.
Now we will learn another useful word.
The next word is concise.
Concise means speaking in a clear and short way.
But even though it is short, the message is still complete.
You include the important information only.
And you remove unnecessary words or noise.
Let us look at an example. His email was concise but still included all the important details.
That made the message easy to understand.
Here is another example. In a busy meeting, a concise answer often sounds more confident than a long story.
Short and clear messages are often stronger.
Now repeat the word with us. Concise.
Concise.
Now let us talk about a feeling many people know.
The next word is intimidated.
Intimidated means feeling nervous or small because of a person or situation.
You may feel that the other person is stronger or more experienced.
That feeling can make you doubt yourself.
Here's an example sentence.
She felt intimidated in the interview because the other candidates had more experience.
That situation made her feel nervous.
Here is another example. At first, he felt intimidated by native English speakers. But over time, he became more relaxed and confident.
Now repeat the word with us.
Intimidated.
Intimidated.
Now let us learn a useful phrase.
The phrase is, come across as.
Come across as means the impression you give to other people.
It describes how you seem from the outside.
Sometimes your real feelings and your outside impression are different.
Here's an example sentence.
He comes across as very confident.
But inside, he sometimes feels unsure.
Here is another example.
In emails, she sometimes comes across as cold.
But in real life, she is actually very friendly.
Now repeat the phrase with us.
Come across as.
Come across as. Now we will learn a very useful social phrase.
The phrase is read the room.
Read the room means noticing the mood and energy around you.
You observe how people feel before you speak or act.
This helps you choose the right tone.
Here is an example sentence.
A good leader reads the room and understands the situation.
They know when it is the right time to joke, and they also know when it is time to be serious.
Here's another example. If you do not read the room, you might say something at the wrong moment.
That can make the situation awkward.
Now repeat the phrase with us.
Read the room.
Read the room.
Now we will learn another strong phrase.
The phrase is, hold your ground.
Hold your ground means staying firm when there is pressure. You stay calm, but you do not change your position too quickly.
You stand by your idea in a respectful way.
Here is an example sentence.
She held her ground and calmly explained that the deadline was unrealistic.
She did not become angry or emotional.
Here's another example. Even when the client raised his voice, he held his ground calmly.
He did not shout back.
Now repeat the phrase with us.
Hold your ground.
Hold your ground.
Now we will learn an important word about teamwork inside yourself.
The word is alignment.
Alignment means things are working together in the same direction.
They support each other instead of fighting each other.
In communication, alignment means many parts of you work together.
Your thoughts support your words.
Your emotions support your message.
Your body language matches your voice.
When all these parts work together, you sound naturally confident.
Here's an example sentence. When she stopped doubting herself, her body language and words finally came into alignment.
Here is another example. Real confidence often comes from alignment between what you think and what you say.
Now repeat the word with us.
Alignment.
Alignment.
Finally, let us learn one more useful phrase.
The phrase is, beat around the bush.
Beat around the bush means avoiding the real topic. Instead of speaking directly, a person talks in circles.
This can make communication confusing.
Here is an example sentence.
Stop beating around the bush and tell me what you really think.
That sentence asks for honesty and clarity.
Here's another example. When he feels nervous, he beats around the bush instead of asking the real question. Now repeat the phrase with us.
Beat around the bush.
Beat around the bush.
That was our word tour for today.
These words can help you express yourself more clearly.
If you want to remember them, try using 1 or 2 words today.
You can use them in simple sentences.
You can also practice in the comments.
Write one short sentence using any of these words.
You can use words like assertive, composed, credible, or hold your ground.
We will read your sentences and learn together.
If this episode helped you understand confident communication, please support the channel.
You can like the video and subscribe to the channel.
You can also share this episode with a friend who feels nervous speaking English.
And remember, you can always listen to this episode again.
Repeating and shadowing the sentences can help your English improve.
Think of it as quiet practice for your future confident self.
Thank you for spending this time learning with us.
Thank you for improving your English and your confidence.
This is Emma.
And this is Jack.
You have been listening to Talk Ima.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.